This is a platinum for Rek'Sai. First things first, let's start with his runes. So Howled Blades is pretty much meta at the moment in terms of Rek'Sai. Going Conqueror is an option. That's probably more against like tanky-ish teams. This team here is pretty fine to go Howled Blades. Like Trundle's pretty squishy early game. Size is pretty squishy. Alawi's probably someone you sort of want to avoid past 6. Again, obviously 80 carry is pretty squishy, but yeah, pretty much Halo Blades is pretty fine most games. I'd say like 80% of games you want to be going Halo Blades. Cheap Shot is also what you go. Obviously, Siege does your knock up. Your knock up's really easy to get on Rek'Sai, so that's pretty much guaranteed. See, Eyeball Collection is an interesting one. Everyone used to go that, but now Zombie Ward's becoming more popular, and I do think it is better, especially for Rek'Sai. And one of the reasons for that is you actually go early sweeper instead of yellow trinket. So you start at yellow trinket. What you actually want to do is, and I'll actually make a separate video about early jungle path for Rek'Sai, but you can ward this, go back to base, get sweeper, and then come back on the map, and then you'll have that cooldown back up for once you've done your first clear, and you start putting pressure on the map, and then again your zombie ward clears a ward, and then you have that vision. So it just gives you extra map pressure, and your job as Rek'Sai is to be keeping your team safe. Obviously, he's a great assassin, so you can be killing people pretty easily. But just keeping control of the river at all times, especially against like a Trundle here. Like you're going to be, especially early game, you're going to be much stronger than him with Howler Blades. So yeah, I'll be going Zombie Ward. Relentless Hunter is fine. Triumph and Alacrity is very sort of rare you want to be taking. I think he can get away with it this game, but Tenacity is pretty important to go, especially just the flexibility to build Merc Treads. I mean, Ninja Tabis, so then you don't have to build Merc Treads. But I think it's fine for him to go Elasticity this game. There's not much CC on their team at all. I mean, you got Caitlyn Traps and like Swain, but I mean, they're not too big hard CC abilities, so fine for this. But if there's probably like if they have 2 champions with hard CC abilities, just be going Tenacity like every time. Alright, so let's jump into this VOD now. Also want to mention before we dive further into this VOD, so Rek'Sai does win this game pretty convincingly. I think he finishes 7 kills, 0 deaths. But what I really want to highlight here is how Rek'Sai could have ended this game about like 6 minutes earlier, with the team having no chance of coming back and really like pushing and capitalizing and accelerating the game. And even though Rek'Sai scoreline, what I want to emphasize, does not mean you've played well. So Rek'Sai misses a lot of opportunities here, and this is what I'll cover in this VOD. So I've got a bunch of notes here that I'll be glancing to. First point here, so we do have an invade. Not much we can get off this. Get a base. Machete start is pretty standard on Rek'Sai. You want to be going that all the time. Starting red, which is what you want to be doing. Red's just the best start for junglers at the current time. I'm going to make a video about jungle pathing. This is not the most efficient path for Rek'Sai. So he's going through Raptors right now. The best path in the game for League right now, and Golems is the best jungle camp. I say this to every review I do. Golems is your best friend. This gives you the most experience in gold. You want to get this off the map, check it off as early as possible, which is what you do from going red to Golems, and then this will be your first camp to spawn, and you want to be getting this pretty much off spawn, like as much as possible. Again, based on the circumstances of the game. So, I'll be putting that video in the description under this blog, in the blog post. You can watch that, and I'll actually put the tip about the sweeper in there as well. Again, utilising that zombie ward. So now he's on Wolves. To blue. So you notice here, I think it was Yas got a blue trinket on his red buff. You want to be using this as pretty vital information. So there is an opportunity to obviously potentially invade. Take this red buff. I think it's fine. I mean, I would say let him take the red, and then let's sort of see what he does after, and maybe there's an opportunity to kill him on one of his camps. So on blue, Rek'Sai has still not showed red, so you're probably thinking right now he's done a full clear bot. And as soon as he shows and he has 12 minions, you know that he's cleared full bot. So just sort of note that in terms of timers. Like, I'm not saying that to invade, like just because you know that, but just have his information sort of noted down, especially since him showing. So he shows on that. Rek'Sai continues on jungling. Right, so Rek'Sai looks like right now he's using that information, and I wasn't sure if he was looking. Did we actually get to see where Rek'Sai went? So no, we actually don't see. So this is pretty much a guess that he's on golems right now, but it's a pretty good guess. So the beauty about Rek'Sai is that you can see people over walls without wards, which is through his tremor sensing. So he'll actually be able to see, he actually does see Trundle on this right now, which is pretty good, but he'll be able to see with tremors anyway. So there's the tremors, there you go, and he's dead. And that's the beauty with Hail of Blades, and you just can't really do that with Conqueror, is you can just kill people, jump, like you're so strong in early game. So really like this. This is pretty much like flawless decision making. Identifying that A, he's stronger than Trundle, B, he's probably on these golems, that's a good guess, and C, his team can't come and help him, so both lanes are sort of shoved in, so this is pretty free. I would say this is pretty risky if Alawi was pushed in right now, so I'm not sure if Rek'Sai actually knew that information, but everything here lined up perfectly. So it does that camp. Alright, definitely sees this is definitely a gank opportunity, absolutely. Alawi's pretty weak. Again, Hail of Blades proc. Flash, all good. So this is pretty well played from Rek'Sai so far. No problems with this. So Rek'Sai chooses to base here, which is pretty interesting. As soon as you have that kill on Trundle, you can get double scuttle. Like, you should be thinking, alright, how can I've just got that kill. There's no way Trundle has come back out of base and got this in time. I know that you're low here. Again, you have double buffs, you have an advantage, and once you have smite as well. So once you get onto this, you can literally just one-shot it. Smite, even if Trundle is here, you win this fight. Your mid lane has priority, your top lane has priority. There's no reason for you to get this scuttle at all. And once you've got this scuttle, then you can head to bot scuttle. So that's actually curious. So let's just see where Trundle is right now. So Trundle is bot side. So he could have fought you here, but again, you win this 100%. This is your scuttle, you take this. So that's pretty bad decision making from Rek'Sai here. So now Rek'Sai goes to golems. I love that he based and went to golems, but again, this could be level 2 golems right now, and Rek'Sai would actually get level 5 off this, especially including scuttle. So he'll be really on his way to 6. Alright, so you don't want to be walking here. You saw Trundle top. You need to be, you get scuttle. Like, don't walk this way. There's no threat. Your bot lane has priority. Just go get this scuttle right now. And again, using that information before, where I said that he full cleared, and you should know that just from his CS count when you press tab, he had 12 CS. Get scuttle and you take his jungle, like it's free. Deny experience in gold, you gain extra experience in gold. This gets you further ahead and allows you to accelerate the game even more. Right now, you're just not utilizing your lead and accelerating this game. You had an inefficient path, you didn't even get raptors. You're looking for a gank, this is just ungankable. Like, there's nothing Silas is going to get right here. I could, like, maybe you're trying to defend Kale, but Kale's going to come here and defend this. Like, there's, you know, there's no threat for Kale to die right here. This is a dive, but he's full health, so just not going to happen. So you waste a lot of time here, and you miss a big opportunity here to just be even further ahead of the Trundle. You'll be pretty much level 6, like by the time you come back to Raptors. So given the situation here, you want to be base is bot. There's nothing you can do bot here. Clear all the way at top side, and then Dragon is your priority. You scan your super far ahead, get Dragon. Especially Mountain Drag, they're very good. Especially when it comes to Baron. Alright, so you come here now into this. Alawi is here. You just see Trundle bot. Okay, so now you need to be thinking. So Alawi, even if Alawi is sort of gankable here, you need to be thinking, I need to be bot right now, because if I show top, if you show top right here on this gank, even if you get a kill, it's never going to be worth, even if you trade the kill, because now Trundle suddenly has the opportunity to get Dragon. Because Trundle's like, woohoo, I see Rek'Sai top, this is my opportunity to get free Dragon, and Trundle's one of the best gems at killing dragon early game. So again, your big mistake here is you're not basing. Like, Yasuo needs to base. He hasn't based. He still has his Doran's Blade. Like, I mean, this is really, really sloppy stuff. You almost get seen on that. And again, you show top here. And he even escapes the gank. This is huge, huge mistake. You're literally giving Dragon right now. Let's see here. Betatron's on Dragon. Yep, he's walking to Drag right now. And you still don't base, which is, again, huge mistake. You're just not capitalizing on your lead. Let's go back to your vision. Take a look at my notes for my next thing. 6 minutes 40, where we're at. I also wanted to note on that base, double pink ward, love that. Do that if you have the gold. Pink wards are your best friend, controlling the map. But a little problem here. Let's go back. In general, it's sort of just better to... It's better to pink ward this dot bush here. So I think that this is actually your pink ward from earlier. But you should be taking some control of the bot river and just like pink ward here. Make sure that you're not getting seen. Like, you could be getting seen right now, you know? And again, you should definitely have sweeper by this stage, especially if I mean, you're on one chip, you go on zombie ward. Just don't go eyeball collection. So you identify gank here. Yes, this is definitely gankable. That's good. Have a look at my next point here. So now you're looking at into top side. Again, you don't know if you've been seen on this ward, so this is sort of not optimal, and you have pink wards. The thing that's of you being on this side of the map right now, like, Caitlyn's not the easiest champion to gank. And it's fine. Like, right now, bot's in an awesome position. They're going even. Ezreal going even with a Caitlyn. A+, man. Just let these guys do whatever they want, you know? You should be focusing on just keep pounding this Alawi and just using priority, like, control top side. So especially, okay, actually we can go a lot back here. I mean, you should not be going bot at all. So you identify right here, bot, let them do whatever. You get that kill Silas, suddenly mid lane has priority. You walk in here and you take everything, like absolutely everything. You'll ask, all right, how do I know if his camps are up? Well, information you should know is Trundle was bot side for a very extended period of time. You saw that on the wood. You saw him got dragon, so these camps are 100% up. And his red buff's coming up, and Scuttle's coming up. So wrong for you to be moving bot side here. Again, like, there's nothing Trundle can do. I mean, you're like level 6. Like, assert your dominance. This is your jungle. Absolutely, you know? So this is huge waste of time. Let bot just go even. Right, so it looks like you're going on golems now. I guess this is the best of the worst situation. And now, obviously, Trundle's going to be top clearing his top camps. Yep, and he's probably literally going to take Scuttle from you here. So this should not happen. Absolutely unacceptable. And again, you're just sitting here, just absolutely not extending your lead, letting Trundle do whatever he wants. And now they have priority mid, and like they literally taking your blue buff. This should never, ever, ever happen. So you identify they're going here. It's pretty obvious Silas walk there. Okay, you get the kill here, it looks like. Looks like you can get 2 kills. Again, I don't want you to view this as, hey, we got 2 kills, woohoo. It's, I went to the wrong side. Like, they sort of are making mistakes, and you're just capitalizing. They made a mistake of coming to take this blue buff with, like, Yasuo could have come. Yasuo's much stronger, and, I mean, they didn't know where you were. Trundle actually didn't know where you were. So, this right here is just them making mistakes. And I want you to be winning games through your decision-making, not them making mistakes. So, even though you got 2 kills there, that's just, again, you're making the wrong decisions in this game to accelerate the lead. Again, like, Trundle dead, go take his camps. Like, check, get the timers. Maybe he's done these camps, whatever. Just get the timers, get some information. And you have 2 pink wards here, I believe, still. You have one pink ward. Pink this. Let Yasuo keep pushing his lead. Like, Yasuo is destroying top right now. Like, this will keep him safe and give you, you know, control. Like, yes, he could see this, but most of the junglers don't literally just walk past this. You know, Trundle probably won't kill this for a long time. So, again, that just gives you information. Like, there's no really reason to be here. Like, Kael's destroying this lane. Just get vision control, deny experience, get more experience yourself. Like, Kael's winning this game organically. You don't need to be here, you know, killing him again and again and again. So I have here base in. Alright, so right now I want you to be thinking, so Dragon's gone, Rift Herald is like coming up. How, especially that my lanes are winning, how can I get Rift Herald? Like, Rift Herald is the absolute priority, especially with that you're coming up like 5k golden lead. Trundle's just walking in for some reason here. That's what the question I want you to be doing. So I'm not saying go for it now. Like, you need to, I mean, Cal's obviously base. You need to wait for Cal to come back on the map and get some pressure. Yasuo's pushed in. But that's what I want you to be thinking right now. So what you want to be doing is like come in here, like sweeping river, taking control, and then, you know, looking for a gank. So you pink that, which is pretty good. Taking some control. Alright, this is, again, big mistake by Trundle. Doesn't know where you are. And this is going to be pretty much 2 free kills. So, good identification there. Sort of waiting for a counter gank. Rek'Sai is a really strong counter ganker. And straight to Rift. Definitely the best option. There's 2 dead. Mid's pushed in. 100% safe to get this. So let's see what you do after this. Yeah, look at the scoreline here, 304, and again, I pointed out so many mistakes that this Rek'Sai has made to capitalize, and like this decision making in general can be really optimized here. All right, you get this Rift, you base, you get Dragon. Like now, you like all right. Trundle has spent a lot of time topside. He's taken this. Now he's gonna be bot side. I want you to get in his face. Get in his face. Take his jungle. Rift is up. I mean, the Scuttle Crab's up. Dragon's up. You know, take it. It's yours. You own this entire jungle on this map. Even if Trundle's here, like just leave. Like, if Kael dies here, it's on him. Like, you shouldn't be... And again, they're just making mistakes. They're just going in. They don't know where you are. Like, sure, you get the kill, and it looks all cool. You're 305, but you're not making really good decisions to really accelerate this game. So, yes, given that, yes, best to Rift mid right here. Rule of thumb, Rift in mid is the best use of Rift Herald, especially when 5 plates are up. Alright, as soon as you get this Rift, that tower, go straight into his jungle bot. Look at everything you can take. Like, everything here, you can pressure bot. As soon as you disappear, bot is scared. Like, you off the map and you rotate bot, like, they're like, holy shit, Rek'Sai has walked into this jungle, like, we're scared. You know, look how low these guys are. I mean, you could argue maybe they're just in platinum, maybe they just won't see you walk down, but let's just say that we're versing, you know, and I want you to be versing high level players, so that's what they all see. Like, I actually don't want you to get this tower. Like, there's an aspect of it where I don't want you to get this tower, because an aspect of it is, you can use this tower as a bait for a fight, like, later on down the track. Like, this tower's not really going to get you that much. You're going to get this tower anyway, because you guys are so far ahead, but what will get you even further ahead than getting this tower is clearing this jungle, pressuring bot, taking drag, getting Scuttle Crab. That will absolutely just put you so much further ahead. I mean, you'll have a 3-level lead, closing up 4-level lead on Trundle right now. Like, sure, again, get the fancy kill. Like, I don't care that you got the kill there. It's just not the best decision. And this tower, again, there is an aspect to it where you actually want this tower to survive. Don't get this tower, because you wasted time not getting, you know, the bot side jungle and get some dragon. Cloud drag is good, especially Rek'Sai. Just move, you know, it gets you to places faster. Combine it with Relentless Hunter. So you just have to go top side again. Just not the decision. All you're gonna do is get like a red buff here. Like, this is just not really bad pathing by you here. Alright, my next point here is 13 minutes, so again you're clearing top, keeping Yasuo safe. Again, there's no reason to look on this. Like, Yasuo is getting this organically. Let him get it organically. Like, go bot. Like, look at everything you've got here. Dragon is still up. Like, if you show top here again, it's like, yes, Trundle can get another free dragon, which should never be the case. He's 1 and 4. And, you know, bot's pressuring. They're doing stuff here. Just let top win organically. Accelerate the map. Get bot tower. Bot tower is you know, 4 plates. Like, get those plates. They're awesome. Pretty much all plates a thing. So again, you're just wasting a lot of time here. I don't like this at all. And then again, Trundle shows bot, and they're probably going to get this tower. So, I mean, you traded towers when you're this far ahead. And again, if you're a bot, this would have prevented bot from dying there. So, there's just, yeah. There's a lot to learn from this VOD so far, even though you have a cool scoreline. Alright, so it looks like you guys, I mean, they are pretty much, they're going to get this drag. Okay, so you're lucky you saw that drag, but again, the fact that it was even close is terrible. Get some kills, you know, awesome. Go into your jungle, yes, clear red, your entire jungle's up. You should be focusing on clearing golems. Like, clearing your jungle, this is an objective, you're going to get this anyway, like Trundle died. And then your next priority is, I mean, Baron's actually pretty far away, so what you want to do is pick a side of the map and commit to it and get some vision control. All would be here is pinging your team back. Like, there's no reason to fight right here. Like, you're fighting over nothing. Tell your team, hey, let me get my jungle. Let's reset. Like, don't fight right here. Like, take control of your team as well. And especially at this stage right here, so you see 3 mid, like, go help Ezreal get this tower. This is the next objective. This is, you've got mid tower, you've got top tower, get this tower. Go help Ezreal get it. You're going to do nothing mid. They can't get anything mid. Yeah, and Ezreal, you would have got this tower if you were with Ez, you know. And even just being here to protect him will just scare them off. I mean, you could have even dived Kate, because Kate's come into this this objective here. And because 3 showed mid, Kate's alone right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, Kate's, if she walked, she like literally just walked into this bush, like she dies. And you can easily get escape, especially with Rek'Sai E. Let's look at my next point here. Alright, so this is what I call syndrome of focusing on kills, not objectives. So yes, you sort of identify you're going to go bot, but this is like 20 seconds too late. You see this champion, you're like, okay, I gotta go get this, I gotta get Swain, I gotta get Swain. But, let's get just your vision. You have no idea where 3 members of their team are. Kaylin right here can get to you before Ezreal can help you. You're literally like by yourself. Nautilus is in base. Like, this is incredibly risky. And it's just a Swain, it's just a support. This guy's not going to do anything. You burn his flash, sure. You get the kill. But, you know, this is just risky stuff. You stepped in a Caitlyn trap, you get chunked here. And, I mean, you have to burn your flash as well. Like, Rek'Sai flash is so important. So, I don't like this at all. This is, again, the mentality of focusing on kills, not objectives. Alright, clearing golems. I like that you're clearing golems a lot. Really important as a jungler. Golems, again, gives the most experience in gold. Alright, again, what I want you to be doing is focusing on objectives. Like, I want you to, like, I know that you want to base, and basing is fine, but just walk over here and just base here. Just protect your team. Make sure that they 100% get this tower. Like, you still don't know where their enemy team is. Just let them just be here. I mean, there is situations where, let's say they're here and you can come counter gank and save them, maybe get a couple of kills. Like, just base there. Look at what your team's doing, you know? Alright, I'm going to make sure you get another pink ward here. Beautiful, 2 pink wards at all times. Love that. You're going to clear mid. Yes. I'll be back pinging top again, like most likely 5 people are walking here. they didn't show on bot, and you know, these guys are very overextended right now. So again, think about how can I take control of the game, how can I read the map for my team. So there is actually a fight happening here. They're going pretty ham, going for some kills. Alright, you need to be helping your team right here. You're a Nautilus and a Rek'Sai. You cannot kill this tower. Again, your objectives right here, like this is the one of the later steps at this stage. Like, get this tower, get this tower. Your team is here. Get top side control and get this tower slowly. Just play the slow game. Don't rush these towers. You know, you're so far ahead. Don't throw it. These are situations that throw games that you put yourself in right here. You're just not accelerating the game. This game could be closing to end in the next 2 minutes if you play out this right. So yeah, I mean, look at that. You literally didn't get the tower. Your team is dying. If you were there, like, Caitlyn cannot do this at all. Alright, again, emphasize your... Right now, look at spawn timers. Like, they just all... Look, let's see it in the base. Like, they're all here. This is so risky again. You're focusing... What are you going to... You're never going to get this tower by yourself. They've all spawned. Your team is nowhere near you. You have 2 dead. Like, I know it's cool to fun to get kills and you can, like, assassinate people on a Rek'Sai, but this is bad usage of your ultimate and just time in general. You're not going to get objectives. Change your mentality from focus on objectives over kills. Think about, what will this kill get me? In this situation, it got you gold, nothing else. At this time, you want to be getting a lot more with kills than just gold and some experience. Lucky you escaped there. You're so far ahead, but again, cool for the scoreline. You're 6-0-7 now, but you're making big mistakes in terms of where you are on the map and helping your team win this game much quicker. Alright, my next point here. So your team looks like they're taking control of the right side of the map. Baron is coming up in about a minute's time. You definitely want to be controlling top side. Again, just focus on chipping, getting this tower eventually. Mid push into tower. So Yasuo is 1v2ing here, getting super far ahead. Okay, not sure why you're sweeping here. So this is a dead zone. You're never going to be here in the next, like, 40 seconds. Like, you save your sweeper for top side. Again, Baron's coming in 45 seconds. That's the area you want to be controlling. You want to be helping Yasuo get this tower. You know, Kayle has TP. She can just do this, and it's on her if she dies to, you know, these ganks. Like, Baron's a priority. She can TP to Baron. She should be bot clearing this wave. Don't worry about helping Kayle at this stage. Focus on, you know, winning sides of the map. So again, Yasuo's just popping off here. I mean, you're lucky your team, like, this is the perfect game for you. You had like 2 winning lanes and your bot going even. I mean, you got ahead of the jungle, and like, this game literally should have ended 7 minutes ago. And like, these, like, obviously, like, this is a rare situation for people to be going, and you might ask, like, oh, hey, like, this is really rare. I could win this game. But the processes and the thought processes in this game, the way to close this out further, can be applied to pretty much any game. So I really want you to make note of that as well, even though that, you know, the whole team's just winning. So yes, get Dragon, and you want to be basing and going straight for Baron, getting control. I mean, you got this red. I'll be giving this to Ezreal right now. I'm surprised Ezreal's not going for that, but that's okay. Again, Baron's the next objective here. You have pink wards, you have 2 pinks. Yep, don't need to base, you're all good. Regain control of this. You're not placing your pink down for some reason, not sure. Pink spots for Baron, you want to be pinking here first, this place second, that place third. Obviously you need your team to be doing that. Okay, so, I understand you're 4 levels ahead. You're 4 levels ahead. Killing the jungle is good for getting Baron, but this is risky. You don't know where 4 people are on the team, you know? Like, that plays okay, and alright, now they show mid, but again, like, this is Trundle making that mistake. Instead of, you know, you just playing the slow game, just like, you know, slowly choke them out, get this Baron. You don't have to rush it, you know? So it obviously works out for you. Trundle's dead, all good. You guys get Baron. Looks like they know you're Baron. They're like, okay, we're gonna fight these guys off it now. Yeah, and it looks like the game's pretty much over now. So, pretty much key points to take away from this game. Being on the right side of the map, identifying your strong points, knowing when lanes will organically get towers and go to the other side to help your team to get those towers. Not invading enough when Trundle's dead, or or the other one as well is not keeping track of timers of the other enemy jungle. And big one, focusing on kills over objectives and thinking, all right, what will this kill get me? That pretty much covers it. Again, I'm going to have the key points in the blog post, which we can go back over. I hope this VOD helped, and I'll see you guys in another video.